Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
In this segment, we are going to discuss how to help a child who has difficulty in using helping verbs and how to make big sentences. The strategy of substitution table can be used to help a child who makes mistakes in commonly used helping verbs. In the substitution table, 3 columns are taken as subject, verb and object, and the child is taught to connect and make a correct sentence. Now, this is a substitution table. The first column represents the subject, the second column talks about the verb and the third column is the object. Here, we are going to teach you how to make simple sentences using these 3 columns. Now, let us see how to make simple sentences. He is going to the park. She is going to the park. They are going to the park. It is going to the park. When the child is helped to connect the subject, verb and object, the child would be able to make correct sentences. This way, we are reinforcing the use of helping verbs to children who have difficulties in using them. Let us take one more example. He has a big house. They have a big house. She has a big house. Using this strategy of substitution table, we can encourage children to make simple sentences and overcome their difficulty of using helping verbs. The child who had difficulty in making simple sentences has learnt few methodologies and is able to make simple sentences. Now, this strategy which we are going to discuss is a reinforcement for the child. The sentences are jumbled and using the question words which are given in a format, the child is able to write the correct sentence. Now, let us look at few examples given here. In the woods walked the boys. Who walked in the woods? The boys walked in the woods. What did the boys do? The boys walked. Where did they walk? They walked in the Let us look at the second sentence. Fish in water swims. Now, let us ask the question, who swims? Fish. What does the fish do? Swims. Where does the fish swim? Now, the third example, in the river, elephants drank water. Who drank water? Elephants. What did the elephants do? Drank water. And when here, children have overcome their difficulty and when the sentence is jumbled, they are able to ask questions to themselves and write the correct sentence. Using the strategy of picture helps, making phrases and extending sentences, children are able to make better sentences. Children with specific learning disability have difficulty in making sentences with phrases. Here we are going to teach the children how to make phrases by giving them sentence starters. These words are basically prepositions, and with the help of these words the children are encouraged to make small phrases. These phrases are then used as a part of the sentence. Now let us look at few examples which are given. With these sentence starters, I am going to make few phrases. The first one is on. On Wednesday. With me, with the pet. Now the next word is to my house, to the school. Now using these phrases, we encourage the children to make sentences. These phrases can come in the beginning of the sentence, the middle of the sentence, or at the end of the sentence, however required. Now the child who had severe difficulties and was not able to make a simple sentence is able to make a simple sentence using the methods taught. Now let us see how to teach a child who has difficulty in making sentences bigger by using the skill of questioning and the strategy of using phrases. He came last night where? He came last night to my house. I went to the party when? I went to the party on my bag had what? My bag had she came late to school. Why? She came late to school because So, using the skill of questioning and the concept of using the phrases, we are able to help the child to overcome the difficulty and make better sentences. But the sentences are too small. Using the skill of asking questions and the strategy of making phrases, the child is taught to expand the sentence and make the sentence into a bigger one. Now let us see few examples which are given here. Another strategy to help the child to improve his sentence writing ability. This is called as parallel sentences, where a model sentence is given and few clues are given to the child to make the correct sentence. The child must have become proficient enough to understand the subject verb agreement and the syntax and article usage for the child to write the correct sentence. Now let us take an example. The model sentence is, he doesn't work in an office, he works in a cloth shop. The clues given are she, school, technical college. The sentence would be, she doesn't work in a school, she works in a technical college. Let us see another example. They have lived in Chennai for a long time. The clues given are he, Delhi, 6 years. So, now the sentence written by the child would be, he has lived in Delhi for 6 years. Using the strategy of picture helps, making phrases and extending sentences, children are able to make better sentences.